We going? Hey, Angelic Days Cosplay here in nothing but the dregs of yesterday's eye makeup and these crazy color contacts, because sometimes that's how we gotta present ourselves and that's where life takes us. And I am wearing this beautiful, straight out of the box, EpicCosplay hair wig in their light natural blonde. And I'm in love with it, absolutely, with all my heart, but it still needs to be a little bit more poof, and it needs to be a little bit more 80s, because I have some plans for this wig. Those plans include some queer space aliens, some queer French revolutionaries, and some queer actually Satan, who all have similar hair, and I don't know quite what that's implying, but I'm going to show you how to take this wig, which I need to insert a wide shot of because I can't fit all of its beautiful length in just this camera frame, into a glorious fluffy curly masterpiece, and I'm going to talk you through the process.
Alright, so first I'm just going through my wig and I'm brushing everything out basically to get rid of some of the looser hairs, to separate the little kind of chunks there are. And then I'm just going through and with some scissors, cutting vertically and adding in some layers. The reason I want to add some more layers into this wig is so that it's not just like a big trapezoid of floof. I want there to be more body towards the middle of the hair to get that nice rounded old shoujo manga fluff. It's more of an oval kind of fluff. Does that make any sense? Anyway, now we're getting into the pin curling part. I'm going to take a small, similar length section of hair, basically twist it around my fingers to make a little Giorno Giovanna-esque circle hair roll, and then I'm going to take 2 bobby pins and pin them down in place. If you don't know how to do pin curls and want to see something done in a little bit more detail, you can just YouTube search how to pin curl your hair. People do it to wear their hair under wigs like this. People do it to curl their hair like while they sleep overnight. So check those out if you don't know what I'm doing. Yeah!
Oh, isn't she lovely? Alright, this is my new JoJo OC donut steel. Now we're gonna make some soup.
I'm at soup. Time to dunk your wig into some not quite boiling but still hot water to get the whole thing curled and heated. Gently stir, etc. Doesn't need to be long, just a few seconds. And I'm just gonna, after everything seems hot, to dump it in my sink to drip off in a sensible manner.
That looks appetizing. Alright, now while she cools down, just quick little note, this is partially why you want to use contrasting color bobby pins, because it'll be a nightmare if they match the hair to try to pull them all out. There are so many, you guys. Now, one thing that you'll note about synthetic wigs is that they don't necessarily curl themselves via heating the way human hair does. They actually start, because they're plastics, to hold their shape via the process of cooling. So I'm gonna wait for the wig to dry a little bit now, but most importantly, I'm just sort of gonna wait until the fibers cool down. It doesn't have to be completely dry when I take out the bobby pins and do everything else. I can dry it with like a hair dryer on its cool setting later, but what it does need to be is cool, and right now it's still very hot to the touch, so I'm just gonna leave it sitting until it no longer feels warm, and that's how I'll know that the plastic has set into its new shape. Okay, so I went ahead and removed the bobby pins. It's still pretty damp, so obviously that's why it's all clumped together. But I just wanted to take it out so that you could see it dry a little bit more quickly than otherwise would have. We already have some bounce and it's still like dripping, so once this dries and we brush it out, we'll see what we get tomorrow morning.
The next day.
Ah, the grand reveal. Now this is no extra product, no teasing, no hairspray or anything. This is just brushing out that hair that you saw earlier. Look at them curls. Alright, so now I'm really excited to get this on my head, pin it strategically, and see how we feel about our look. Alright, how are we doing? It's pretty fluffy, pretty nice. So much volume and floof. And it's all nice and loose because it's just a trait of the hair now due to the heat styling. There's no hairspray in this, there's no product in it holding in place. If I wanted to straighten this wig out instantly, I could just boil it again and leave it to dry. So this is a nice impermanent styling that you can use for multiple different projects. But just like, fluff quantities are off the charts, and I have like 8 different cosplays I need a wig of this volume and fluff and longness for. Actually, later today I'm going to use this to shoot a little mini self-shoot of From Eroica with Love, because Dorian, the protagonist of that show, he's just me. It's scary how much I'm targeted. But I could not imagine having a more perfect wig for that character. So if you want to use it for Dorian, Lady Oscar, this kind of styling would work for a lot of older shoujo things where the characters had like the long curly hair and such. Or honestly, this is just a good, nice 80s big volume method to do something. If you do this on a shorter wig, I've actually used this technique as well, and I'll put some photos in there of I had a blonde bob wig a long time ago that I did the curlers for, and now I use it as my Enjolras and my Gilbert Cocteau wig. So same technique also can be applied to shorter hair. You're just going to get tighter curls, more like I have around my top here. But yeah, let me know if you're going to give this method a shot. There's a link down in the description to where you can buy this wig on EpicCosplay.com because they are lovely, they make a great product, and they sent this to me to help make this video, which I am extremely thankful for. So check them out, and if you want to see more videos from me, you can hit that like, comment, subscribe button. If you want to see me do a cosplay or want to see me style a specific kind of wig, leave a suggestion in the comments of something you think I'd want to do. I probably will eventually get to it. God, you don't want to know how long my cosplay list is. Thank you for watching though, and I will cut to some glamorous spinning shots.
Wow, such fluff, such floof, such glamour. Oh man, I'm like an 80s Xanadu background dancer who's been possessed by the spirit of a melodramatic 80s shoujo love interest. That's the vibe we're going for. That's the vibe I'm rocking. Like, comment, subscribe, please. Bye, bye, bye.